Let me go ahead and send this over here to the. What's going on, y'all? I'm live from the Love's Truck Stop here in South Carolina. So if this works right, we've got a special guest coming on tonight. It's Eddie Cross America. He's a channel. It's a really great channel. Uh, I'm going to bring him on. He's an owner operator, so we should have some questions. Give a few minutes for it to get on here. Let me share this video out so people know we're about to do it live. Join me live. There we go. There we go. So what's going on, everybody? So I'm doing my 30-minute break here in South Carolina. We stopped at a Love's. My trainee has stopped for a minute, so we for our 30-minute break. So we're doing a little walk around. But I got a special guest that's going to be coming on in the next few minutes. So make sure y'all hang out for this. His name is Eddie. It's Eddie Cross America is another channel. He's an owner operator. And if y'all got questions, y'all know I'm a company driver, so I can answer all these questions. You know, I can, but I can't answer the what's up, Zach? I can't answer all the questions about owner operator because I don't do that. So tonight we're going to have a special show. It is about owner operator. He drives a sleeper truck too, which is pretty freaking cool. Super sleeper. You know what I'm talking about? He's got the shower, the queen bed. I mean, everything in it. So if y'all have any questions for him, he's going to be joining me here in a minute. He said that everything gets set up. I just sent him the link. Once he clicks over, we're going to do that live. So, but while I'm walking, what's going up? Trucking with T-Bone. What's happening? Oh, you know, just trying to get my walk in right here. I'm waiting on Eddie. Eddie will be here in just a minute. He's going to come on the live here, and we're going to have some questions for him. So y'all make sure y'all ask him some questions tonight. But while we're waiting for Eddie to get here, so I'll take questions right now. If y'all have any questions for me about company driving or about trucking in general, that's what I'm here for. So, but when Eddie comes on, man, yeah, y'all make sure y'all check out his channel. But he's an older guy. He's been doing owner operator for a long time, so he's seen it all, man. So it's gonna be really cool to have him on board tonight. So I just sent him that link, so hopefully he'll get it here in a second. 1 second. Let me send him a message real quick, y'all. Hold on. All right. Anyway, we'll give it a few minutes for him to get on. So what's up, everybody? Y'all got any questions for an old company driver out here? I'm just over here doing my little 30-minute break, trying to get my walk in. Y'all like my shirt? Says every knee will bow. It is true. What's up, Rob Jensen? Oh, there we go. There comes Eddie. Hola, hola. Let's see if it joins in here. There he is. What's up,
There
Eddie?
I am. What do you know, man?
Hey, what's up, bud?
So so anyway, I guess there's this app that I'm supposed to get. It's called Record It, but I ain't got time to do all that. So
Right.
I don't
Oh,
know
well,
how to.
we do it again.
Well, either that or let's figure out. I don't know. Maybe
All
one
right.
of these smart. Yeah.
First off, Earl is it Earl Across America? Is that what the channel's called?
No.
What's
Eddie across America.
Eddie, not Earl. Why did I say Earl? Earl was somebody just text. Eddie Across America. Why did I say Earl? I don't know why I said Earl's been
Well,
calling me. That's
I'll
another
tell you.
subscriber.
Yeah, that's why your subscriber Earl. When we were live, you
Yeah.
were having a conversation with him.
Well, he just said right here, it said Earl says, evening on my 10, ran my clock to 38 with 514 miles. I just read his comment was Earl. So it's Eddie Cross America. Y'all join his channel right now. Go to his channel, hit the subscribe link, and definitely check it out. Okay, Trucking with T-Bone says StreamYard works great for this kind of stuff. Okay, so StreamYard. I need to download StreamYard. That would actually help out too, so that way that you'll get your channel get credit for it. But tonight I've got him on. He's an owner operator. If you've got any questions, man, shoot, I'm a company driver, so I can't answer all the questions like he can. So, y'all go for it. So tell us a little bit about what you do and how long you've been doing it. Just kind of introduce yourself to the channel.
Well, I've been doing this for about 36 years. I started out
Wow.
as a company driver as well, and that was back when trucking was great.
Right.
So I'm glad that you've got a good gig going. It's really hard being an owner operator out here now, but I don't know, about the last 15 years I've been running my own thing, so it's pretty fun.
So, what do you dispatch your own self, or we got people on the channel has no idea exactly how to owner operator differs from company driver. So, you pay for your own fuel, you pay for your breakdowns, all that good stuff, I guess.
Yeah, unfortunately, you take the good with the bad. But I'm leased on to Landstar, so
Okay,
I have
okay.
my house truck, and then I have my own trailer. It's kind of like, I want to say, like a glorified company driver, except for I get to pay all the bills. So
Right,
there's a
right.
lot of reward. There's a lot of reward there, but if you have a bad week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks or a month, you're not making anything, and you just
So you definitely gotta save up your money, you should say. So I guess you're suggesting these new people gets out here owner operating, you have a few good months, save that money, right?
right. Well, last year I made $500,000. Okay, so I kept about 300 grand of that, out of all my expenses. Then you pay your taxes. The IRS man got $25,000 of my hard-earned cash. And then my truck started breaking down at the beginning of the year.
Oof.
And I didn't even work the whole month of February. And so I took some of that and I rolled it over and I bought this truck because I was supposed to have this dedicated gig. And so I took the whole month of February off, worked the deal, got my new truck, and then that run, which I was supposed to have till the end of time, went away. So I've been
Oh
struggling
no.
these last couple 3 months. I've been struggling, and I'm starting to get my rhythm.
That's good. That's
Just
good. So a question kind of, I had a few questions. Somebody sent me a question, said, if you're starting out as a owner operator, leaving a company driver, would you suggest buying a used truck or would you go with a brand new truck and why?
okay. Well, it all depends. I don't know the cost versus the um, your warranties and stuff. Warranties are huge, especially when you're starting out. But if you've got, it all depends on what you've got and who you're leasing on with.
Right.
If you can afford a brand new one, but you're looking at probably paying 35, $4,000 a month for your truck, and then you got to pay for your fuel, all your permits. So it's who you lease onto that's going to be a success. Like, see, I used to be able to go home about every 3 weeks. I don't go home but once every 4 months now because hey, how's it going, man? Because the
Hey, this is
rates are
Jason
so
here.
poor. Hey, Jason, you're doing a
Right.
fantastic job,
Said you're
man.
doing a fantastic job. Yeah, he's doing good. He's doing real good.
Yeah.
So the rate. So what would you say the rates are right now?
Well, it depends on what part of the country, but I think the average is about 2 to 220 a mile. Like
So
I
next
just
question.
picked. Go
Go
ahead.
ahead. The question was, what was the difference before COVID and after COVID, as far as
COVID
rates
was
go?
COVID was
Pre-COVID.
yeah, pre-COVID. I don't know, $253 a mile, and then during COVID. But I was on a dedicated, so I'm really one hard guy to ask because
Right.
I knew I was going to make 11 grand a week no matter what, and it was just and you were exempt, you could run, but the company that you work for, even though they had those exemptions during COVID, didn't mean you could run them. You had to run the laws uh, and obey what your company was doing. So,
Right. Right. Right.
but right now, I'm struggling to get anything over 250 a mile. I'm under $1.75 going to Texas, but I picked up one. I'm going to pick up one down there out of Houston, coming back up to Utah for 338 a mile. So it's just a
Well,
law of averages.
So Landstar, they just pay you by the mile. They don't pay you percentage. They don't pay like it's just they give you a mile rate. Is what they do. Say this is you take it or leave
Well,
it.
you
Is that how they
go
do
on
it?
right, pretty much. You got a broker board that you go on there, and the actual terminology is agents. They're all agents. They don't want to be called brokers, but they're brokers.
Yeah.
And so anyway, you look on the board where you're going to be, and you try to get ahead of the curve because, like, I booked this one for the end of next week. I booked it today because
Okay. So
I'm gonna drop Wednesday. I'll be empty, and then I pick up Thursday coming back up.
with Landstar, do you pay them so much money to lease on to them, or they get so much of your load? How does Landstar make any money? How do they make money
Yeah,
off that?
they get about yeah, you're right. That's a great question, but it's kind of a flat rate kind of a deal, but they take about 32% or no, 28% of your load.
So you're basically getting paid 82%. Okay.
Correct.
Because you hear a lot of these people out here saying, home of the 80%er, or we do 70%. You hear all that, you don't know what it is. So far as your truck, you didn't do a lease up. You just went out and bought your own truck. You handled that yourself, right?
Right. And
Because I hear
Landstar is a 100% owner operator company.
okay, cool. See, I didn't know that. I didn't know that either. So that's interesting. So now you mentioned you got a house truck. You got one of those sleeper trucks, I mean, those super trucks.
Yeah, and you're not gonna get to see it. It's filthy right now, brother.
Oh man! So you got a
I'll
shower in
do it.
there?
I got a shower. I got a bathroom. I got a
Listen to this
kitchen
guy.
basically. I
Listen to
got
this guy.
yeah. Well, it saves. You're real big on saving money on the road, right? So
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah,
do a lot of prep.
yeah,
My wife, my
yeah.
wife, my wife makes me all these like pre-made TV dinners, so they're homemade.
That's
I'm gonna
cool.
cook I'm gonna cook myself a ribeye tonight with some
I,
potatoes,
that's
so
good. I
and
did that. I did
peas.
earlier for breakfast. I made me a
Yeah,
steak and eggs this morning. I don't know if you've seen the video. I got me an air fryer, so that's actually I didn't
right
think it would
on.
work, but it's working. And I got a grill too. I got a little grill in the back. I got a Coleman stove when it's nice out like this or whatever. During my 10 hour break, I just can't sleep 10 hours, so I take a 10 hour break, but I'll cook. And, when I'm getting loaded or unloaded, I'll cook. But I'm actually walking in Lowe's now while you're talking to get me something to drink.
Right on.
I got to hit a grocery store tomorrow. I don't like spending any money inside here, but I got Love Points. So, but I don't like spending any money inside of Love's. I don't. I mean, it's just ridiculous. I mean, y'all see these
Well, do you
prices. Look,
use your points? Do you use your
yeah, yeah,
points?
yeah. I use my points for stuff like that, but that's about it. I'm not gonna spend any of
Right.
my money in here, but
Well,
I need.
we get a really humongous discount for Petros and TAs. I mean, like
That's
it's
cool.
anywhere from 40 to a dollar, 40 cents to a dollar off the pump price. So that's where we save a lot of money too.
Yeah. See, I don't see none of that being a company driver. So,
Right.
but, let me ask you. So we got a few more questions here. Oh, we got a lot of them actually. It says. Here, getting those steps in. I'm also owner operator, looking forward to it. Earl says, evening on my 10, I ran my clock 38 minutes with 514 miles. Let's see. Trucking with T-Bone says 2 years owner op, much easier when I came in. Earl says, I try to run my truck like I own the truck, watching him how much fuel. That's good. That's good, Earl. Trucking with
Yeah,
T-Bone said just
your
sub.
idle times. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Trucking T-Bone said just sub. And then Trucking with T-Bone said, lots of freedom. Just subbed your channel. She just subbed your channel. Trucking with
Thank you.
T-Bone just
Thank you very
subbed it.
much. My
Uh,
son appreciates it. The
yeah,
thing is,
tell him about your channel. Tell him about your channel, y'all. Tell him,
well,
Eddie.
I started this because my son's dream was to be a gamer, YouTuber. We actually did
That's love points.
a lot of things before we started doing YouTubes. Yeah, and we would do banter back and forth. And he's got Carson TV, but his mom don't want us to launch it, so he's living through me, and I'm showing him some crazy things out here, and then I kind of got to keep it PG because
Of
I would
course.
really like to call a few guys out when you're seeing crazy things, pee bottles and all that. You just gotta, you
Yeah,
gotta have
yeah,
respect out here. I mean,
yeah. It's awful.
we used to be able to sleep at WalMarts and whatnot, but there's so many
Not no more.
people. Yeah, they throw
So
garbage
it's our
and
fault.
pee
It's our
jugs.
fault.
Yeah, it is our fault. We, you know,
Yeah.
but
Yep.
yeah. So anyway, he's a high functioning autistic kid, and he just loves to watch the subscription numbers go up. I guess he's gonna do the ice bucket challenge over my head once we hit 1,000. And
You
I
gonna save your
started
beard.
this.
You gonna
Yeah,
shave
no.
it. Yeah.
Well, yeah, the thing was, I started it, I think it was about 60 days before Christmas is when I started the channel. And I just had a little goatee, but you know, and, and he's so routine driven now. Now he doesn't want me to shave it. Because the thing
Oh no.
was, yeah, it's hotter than blazes out here and I have to deal with it. But, and
Uh,
I do FaceTime with him every night.
that's good. That's a good dad, man.
I hate being out here on the road, but you got to make it work.
Yeah, you got to make it work. You got to do what you got to do to make it. You got to take care of them, and it doesn't make you a less a parent. You're providing. There's a lot of people out here who don't provide for their kids and don't provide for their stuff. So, yeah, that FaceTime's important, man. I've got to. How old's your
Well,
son?
he's 12. It'd be 13 in a few months. But
Okay, yeah, mine's
we
8.
have to give the thumbs up to the ladies at home too. I mean, she
Oh
didn't sign
yeah,
up to being a single mom. I mean,
yeah.
we got a lot of things. We got a lot of things on speed dial, plumbers and whatnot. But she YouTubes a lot too. She's fixed the faucet in the bathroom, and
That's
you
awesome.
know, yeah, she's a great lady, and
Yeah, mine too. I
she's
got a great wife too.
yeah.
I couldn't imagine not having a good woman being a truck driver. You've got to. That's like my backbone. Like if I didn't have her, I couldn't be out here. But she's my support. Lauren's Lauren's my
Absolutely.
wife's name. She's my support. I talk to her every day. And trust me, when Mama's not happy, then I'm having a bad day too. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm
Happy
talking
wife,
about.
happy life.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah,
That's right.
exactly. But
So as
no,
Earl says, with our broker loads, I tell dispatch I hope they aren't losing their shirts on their rates. Yeah, it's who knows. And then Christine says, how do you find your own loads?
we have a load board that actually solely belongs to Landstar, so I just pull it up in the area, and I don't think they're losing their
Nah,
boutiques. I really don't.
nah.
And
I don't think so. I don't think so either. When they just bought half the fleet brand new trucks, so I don't think they're losing anything. I wouldn't be worried about that.
Right. Well, my political ploy here is this. Part of the economy is on the backs of the truckers
Yep.
because our rates dropped. The inflation rate went up, but just think if they kept paying us what we were worth so that we could make a living. So
Oh yeah.
the price of everything went up, but it would have went twice as high if they kept paying us what we needed. They would have had to raise the price of everything else.
It's on the backs of us. People don't realize that.
That's right.
People
That's
don't
right.
realize it.
Well, it's hard to stay out here, and I'm even thinking about, I don't know, becoming I'll come to Rosedale and let you guys put me to
Come
work.
on.
I don't know.
Come on. Come on. Come on. I ain't making no
Yeah, I don't
$500,000. I ain't making no $500,000, but
Oh,
if you stay out here, you make about me training, I make about 100,000 a year.
Right, but I'm down
last year,
45% from last year.
Right.
That's how the rates hit.
I don't have to worry about nothing. I don't have to worry about any hiccups or anything breaking down or any of that stuff. I just got to run, and then I get my home time. I like that. It's one thing I like with Rosedale is I like being able to get home.
Yeah.
I like my home time. I come home every week, and I still get my miles every
Yeah.
week. So that's what
That's
matters.
the thing. I'm out of
30
your.
minutes up?
I'm out of your.
Hold on 1 second, big dog. Hold on.
Message out to Winnipeg drivers.
Oh yeah.
Safety vest that still helps you.
Oh really? Okay. You got 4 more minutes, boss. It says 26 minutes. Well, how's it reset if you've only?
I'll wait.
I mean, you can do it, but it says 26 minutes. Was you on duty for 4 minutes before that? Because they count together.
Yeah.
That's why. Then you're good to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, his logs
That's a
right here.
good law. That is a good law that they did that. You could.
Yeah,
you
they
could
did. They
even
did.
Yeah. so you're not having to sit all the time.
Exactly, exactly. So listen, y'all go check out his channel. Go ahead and let him know what the channel is. Eddie Crosses America, right?
Yes, yes. And you
Check it
guys can
out.
ask me, yeah, you guys can ask me anything as well. And if
Well,
I
and
don't
if
know
I
the
don't know
answer,
the answer,
I will find it out for you.
Definitely, definitely. He's a great guy, y'all. So I appreciate y'all are watching. We're gonna get rolling here, so I'm gonna have to kill the live off, but we'll do this again. I'll figure out how to do a StreamYard so that way it credits both of y'all's channel, both your channels. But hopefully you got a sub out of it. Hey, if anybody else watches this, right now there's only 7 people watching it, but by tomorrow there'll be over 200 people watching it. So hopefully you'll get a few subs. Y'all go make sure y'all
Right,
do that
that'll
for me.
be all.
Check
That's
them out.
awesome. And yeah, and my son told me how to do it, but I just didn't have time to, my son's
Right.
brilliant, so. But
All
I
right. Well,
appreciate you, Sean.
God bless you. Anything I do to help you out,
God
man. Let's
bless
get
you.
it.
All righty, man.
All right,
Let's
buddy.
get it.
See ya.
Alrighty, bye.
Bye.